2022 has been a good year for Kingdom Hearts fans so far. While no major game releases have happened, we did celebrate the 20th anniversary of the franchise with the announcement of Kingdom Hearts 4. A big surprise to see the next number title already, but what better way to fully start the next arc than with number 4? The title alone is sure to demand attention for what's undoubtedly going to be a pretty hectic arc for the Kingdom Hearts franchise. However, while we've already had a couple games to ease our way into the new story is still being set up. We've had Remind, we have a Melody of Memory, we had Union Cross finish and Dark Road release and finish, all within the 3 years since Kingdom Hearts 3's release, by the way. But there's one more story in our sights, one more chess piece to place down as the setup is finished and the game will begin. That chess piece is Kingdom Hearts Missing Link. The missing link between Kingdom Hearts Union Cross and Dark Road in the timeline. The final game, hopefully, to bring the Key Saga full circle. Yes, this is a mobile game, though they are making this game to appeal to more Kingdom Hearts players this time around. You see this in the graphics and the overall gameplay, which we've seen very minimal of so far, but does tell us a decent bit about the game. We should have our hands on this game pretty soon, as the closed beta for Missing Link is set to release this fall, which usually when devs say fall, you can expect it sometime during the October and November months. Assuming no delays are in order, I'm expecting some sort of update at least on Missing Link, hopefully before the month of October is out. The closed beta I'm expecting to be more gameplay focused. It could be a closed beta of the early game, as I'm predicting this game will have some sort of seasonal update, so maybe we'll get a little bit of the beginning story. I'm expecting this game to have new story content and episodes coming out episodically, similar to Dark Road previously and Union Cross in its entirety. However, I'm hoping that given the circumstances surrounding Union Cross and Dark Road, they give us a lot more story in bulk, while not dragging things out for too long. Preferably, I think this game should be done with its story by the time Kingdom Hearts 4 releases, or when the major advertising starts, which I'd give Kingdom Hearts 4 maybe another 2 years. So that's my time frame for how long until I hope the story for this game would be done. 2 years after its release, of course, which I think won't happen until early or middle of 2023. I do like the feeling of episodical releases with story. It gives you something to look forward to from week to week, though given how scattered the community already is with story knowledge of the Key Saga heading into Kingdom Hearts 4, I think it's probably better if the story is easy to consume. So accessibility, I think, should be a big focus this time around for Missing Link, which technically, we've had this conversation before about accessibility with mobile games, but when you drag out the game for years and years and years, not everyone is going to keep up to date. Because Dark Road released a lot of its story in bulk, I saw a lot more people at once being caught up with the story for that game compared to people being behind on updates here and there. Back to the beta though, I do believe multiplayer will be a big focus of the closed beta test. They probably want to get a lot of people hopping on this game with their friends and perhaps having this game as a sort of mobile online hub for Kingdom Hearts fans, which is not a bad idea at all, as Kingdom Hearts is well overdue for having a solid multiplayer experience. So regardless of whether it's a mobile game or not, if the multiplayer and online for Kingdom Hearts Missing Link is fun and actually interactive like it looks to be in the gameplay, then this game is already off to a great start. Of course, with live service type games though, updates gotta be given to keep the community fresh and returning for more. So the game can start off great, but it has to keep being updated, it has to keep being fresh and new and fun, because that's usually the situation live service games put themselves in. But that's more of a worry for when the game fully releases though. In the beta, I'm just hoping that what they offer us, the foundation of what they're doing with the multiplayer, is solid. But we still don't know if they're doing live updates. I'm assuming that they'll be releasing multiple of these figures, which seem to be a part of the game's gacha system, as you can see if you zoom in on the gameplay. But there is a chance though, I'd say a very small chance, that this game could just be a one and done, fully finished, release mobile game similar to Octopath's mobile game Chambers of the Continent, where the story is finished and the updates are just banners and characters and stuff. The gameplay is the content that's going to be updated throughout, while the story is just finished. I would love that. Another aspect that a lot of people are looking forward to is I know a lot of people are going to have a lot of fun with having what I assume is going to be a customizable 3D Kingdom Hearts OC. Having a customizable character in a game like Kingdom Hearts as a concept is a big reason Union Cross had the cult-like following it had. Everyone who was into the fan fictions, the OCs, the stories, the Key Saga was definitely a go-to for a lot of those people in the community. And since this game is part of the Key Saga, it looks like it's going to have another playable character as well. I imagine people from Union Cross are going to transition over to this game very easily. People love designing and making little stories about their characters, which Missing Link will probably provide a lot more of that. I'm very interested in what seems to be a raid feature, which I hope is a big focus of the closed beta, where we are fighting a 0.2 version of Darkseid. There's also a couple of Heartless fights that you can see in here. There's likely to be other bosses as well later. This is something Union Cross had, but wasn't as interactive as this looks, where you can see the other characters on screen in real time attacking the enemy, which I think is part of what they mean when they talk about this game being a little more similar to how normal Kingdom Hearts games are played. This is seeming to be a lot more of an action game compared to the turn-based of Union Cross and Auto Battle of Dark Road. I don't know how that's going to translate super well over to mobile, but I've seen mobile games do pretty well with action game formats, so hopefully Kingdom Hearts becomes one of them. I'm hoping they do something like this with other bosses too. Like, how cool would it be to get some Kingdom Hearts 3 bosses in there, like Lump of Horror or Skull? Maybe even some versions of humanoid bosses, more projections from the Book of Prophecies, like some organization members or something. That would be sick. But those are going to be my general thoughts on Kingdom Hearts Missing Link and the upcoming closed beta that should be coming within the next 2 months, hopefully less. We know how Square Enix can be with information sometimes, pulling you along until the very last minute, but hopefully we'll get some news soon. I have faith that there will at least be a closed beta sometime in the fall, but if not, that means they're just fine-tuning the game even more, which should make the game even more exciting. My excitement for Missing Link, I wouldn't say has fully kicked in yet. I'm definitely excited for it, but I'm in one of those situations where I need to play the game and I need to see a lot more about the story, what it's going to be, because I can theorize and talk about what's going to happen in between this timeline, which was definitely a lot that could happen here, but I need something to latch on to, and I don't have something to latch on to fully yet. But I'm positive that once we start getting the story for Missing Link, it's going to knock it out of the park, because Union Cross and Dark Road definitely did. So I'm expecting this game too as well, and the Key Saga will be wrapped up very nicely. A lot of people are already saying it's one of the best stories in Kingdom Hearts after Dark Road, and if Missing Link also knocks it out of the park, then as a whole, the Key Saga will just be amazing. Just beautiful. Thank you guys so much for watching today's video though. If you enjoyed, be sure to leave a like, leave a comment down below telling what you think about all of this. What are your expectations going into the closed beta for Missing Link? When do you expect to release? If you're looking forward to playing this game with your friends, let me know down below. Also, remember to share the video with a friend or a family member, and last but not least, if you have not already and want to become a part of the union, all you have to do is hit that red subscribe button down below. My name is Prodigy, and I will talk to you guys soon. Peace out, you guys. Bye.
Now she's a daydreamer. She's always thinking about him. No more room in this picture for you to fit in. Now she's crying on the phone, telling you she's not good enough for him. When you think that she is